Hello and welcome to episode number 39 of Saving Sunderland, the homegrown hero save, where I attempt to turn Sunderland into a top six side using only British and Irish players. I really should stop using that as an introduction because my aim is not to turn Sunderland into a top six side. My aim in the last season of this save is to keep us up, and we are currently 7 points clear of the relegation zone, and we have a massive tie at home against Swansea, who are one place and 2 points below us in the table. Since we are last together, we have played a lot of football. The last game we had together was the West Brom game at the start of 2020, and we are nearly 2 months ahead of that now. So we played against Ipswich, and we somehow scraped a 3-3 draw in that game. We were 2-0 down after 55 minutes, but Patrick Roberts, Charlie Austin, and Harry Arter got us 3-2 up, and then he got a late equaliser to make it 3-3, but we were still in the tie. Then we had our usual capitulation against Newcastle, 2-0 down after. Oh, actually, we were 1-0 up in that one, and then 2-1 down for 13 minutes, and then 3-2 down, and then we lost 4-2. So we were, as usually against Newcastle, we were never in the contest. But we bounced back against Ipswich in the Cup. Danny Ings and Izzy Brown securing the victory in that one. And then we won a league game. Woohoo! For two Patrick Roberts goals and Danny Ings securing a 3-0 win at home against Stoke. And then we played Tottenham. We always lose to Tottenham. Standard result. Everton beat them 1-0. Charlie Austin with the goal. And then we fell out of the FA Cup. Crystal Palace losing 2-1 in that one. Reece Nelson scoring late on. And then we played Chelsea. We never beat Chelsea. Lost 2-0. And then we almost got something out of Man City. We were 2-0 up in this game, but they got a goal back within 30 seconds of our second goal. And I've played enough Football Manager to know when that happens, you're not going to win. We lost 3-2. And Charlie Austin has picked up a bit of a knock, so he could potentially miss today's game, which is an important one, as I've previously stated. Before I forget, we have actually brought in a player. We've brought in Harry Maguire for a club record fee, £22 million, to add a bit more depth to our centre-back options. He comes in from Hull. He's had a very good season in the Championship this season, average rating 7.62, and he's got a bit of experience in the Premier League as well, so I'm hoping he'll just add that bit more depth to our defence. And we've also let a number of players go. Lee Cattermole has joined Sheffield Wednesday on loan for 60 grand a month. Ross Wade's gone to Oxford for £1,000 a month, and Chris Hughes has gone to Aston Villa. The young striker always was never that happy at the club, and then wanted to leave, so I let him leave. I'm a bit disappointed. He could potentially have been a player for us, but as I said, there's only a few games left of this save now before we go into FM18 world, so keeping him, not keeping him, didn't really matter overall. Got £1 million for him. Woohoo. So our side for this absolutely huge game of football is Jordan Pickford in goal. Back four, Trippier, Dawson, Maguire and Borthwick Jackson, Harry Arter and Will Hughes as the two midfielders, with Reece Nelson on the right, Danny Ings in the centre and Jack Grealish from the left, with Victor Anichebe as my target man. Anichebe hasn't played very much football this season, but I haven't really got a huge amount of choice. Izzy Brown, Jason Cummins and Charlie Austin are all injured for today's game, so I am down to the bare bones. This game is effectively our game in hand, so worst case scenario, we are 7 points clear with 10 left, but if we win it, we are 10 points clear with 10 left. Huge game. Our form at home since Christmas has been pretty decent. We've had 2 or 3 really good results, so I am relatively confident as long as we can keep 11 players on the field and not have an injury in the first 10 minutes of Danny Ings. But he stays on the field for now. Ake with the throw-in. Flicked on. Dawson wins the ball in his own box. Finds Nelson. Can the Arsenal loanee do anything? No, he plays it back to Trippier, Arter, and Nelson gets it back. Looks forward. Danny Ings on the ball now. Danny Ings into Hughes. Bit of space for Will Hughes. He drives forward. Grealish now. Grealish loses the ball, and Swansea can break, but it's headed intercepted by Arter. Borthwick Jackson now. Grealish. Arter. Hughes. Borthwick Jackson. Good ball into Ings. Ings intercepted, but Nelson. Trippier. Kieran Trippier saved by Fabianski. It fell to the wrong man in the box, unfortunately. And Fabianski made a decent save. Nelson with the corner now. Plays it in. Headed away. Borthwick Jackson on the ball. Trippier. He loses the ball, but we win the ball back. We're a bit lucky there, winning the ball back so soon after losing it. We've reached half time. We have been the better side. 8 shots to 1, 60% possession to 40% possession. But it most importantly remains 0-0. Probably the biggest 45 minutes of football of my managerial career is to come. Harry Arter has not played brilliantly. I'm going to take him off and bring on Charlie Adam. I just fancy Adam today. He might just do something. Swansea take the kick off. Played forward. Adam intercepts. Grealish now. Ings and Ichby holds it up well. Kieran Trippier now. End of highlights. Free kick. Jack Grealish plays it in long. Headed away into Trippier. Trippier. Dawson. Maguire. Adam. Will Hughes now. Good build-up play yet again. Ings. Borthwick Jackson. Grealish. Oh, drags it wide. You can't say we haven't had chances. 50 minutes gone. Borthwick Jackson with a throw-in. Long. Intercepted. But wins the ball back. Maguire. Adam. To Dawson. Now Kieran Trippier. Nelson's free. Can he break? He loses the ball, but we intercept it again. Dawson. Hughes. Maguire. I've got a horrible feeling there's a mistake coming. Grealish. Hughes. And Ichby. Danny Ings now. Ooh, good tackle. Hughes and Ichby. Nelson. Nelson saved. But it's still in play. Nyam. We're creating chances, but we're not taking them. This is a massive game for us. If we get a win, it's so important. So many bookings as well in this game. Got to make some changes. Ings goes up front. Inichibi moves to the left. Grealish plays the shadow striker. I've got no options. Rodwell for Hughes. I don't trust Killian Kelly to come on and do the business. Free kick. Swansea played in. Headed away. Dangerous. Got to get the ball away. That's off the bar. And Borthwick Jackson clears it away. That was close. Bring Simpson on for Ings. Last 10 minutes, untested, but Trippier has broken his nose, but he will remain on the field. Into injury time, the end of the game. Free kick for Swansea. Played in deep. Headed down. Looks like that will be it. Maguire, that is full-time whistle. Sunderland 0, Swansea 0. A result that pulls us 8 points clear, so it's not a brilliant result, but it's not the worst result we could have got today. If you've liked, please do leave a like. If you're new to the channel, please do subscribe. I've been the FM Novice, and I'll talk to you again very, very soon. Thank you very much and have a good evening.